In Taken news.
Oh, Taken. Like the movie?
Maybe like the movie.
Oh, no.
Submitted by Jazmine.
That's you.
That is me. I submitted this and I just changed my name to a Y. A model was held at ransom after she was kidnapped to be sold as a sex slave.
What?
Damn it, she's a model.
That's just like the movie.
Literally.
I saw it.
Yeah,
But there was
the
no
daughter
dad to come and get her.
Not everyone can have Liam Neeson as a dad.
Oh man, that's like my nightmare. If someone uses me online and kidnaps
You're the most popular model there.
I think you'll be safe. I think you could sleep at night.
What if like I get kidnapped and I'm like, I wake up in Ukraine or something and then they use me as a camp boy?
You can walk naked down the streets at 2 a.m. and you're safe.
You never know. There's a lot of perverts out
That's
there.
crazy.
Look at me. You're fucking safe.
But you know, I get like, I'm kind of famous online and people just...
What if they want a dictator porn to create?
And Joe
Jamalia?
sees
Tiffany.
Look at that face.
He's fucking safe.
I'm scared.
Skirt. Yeah, so this model, she's from the UK. Her name is Chloe Ayling. She's 20 years old.
Wow, she's 20. That's crazy. It's so young.
Yeah, she's super young. Back in April, she was hired to do a photo shoot in Paris, and so she was paid £900 up front to do this shoot. They set her up in a really nice hotel right on like Champs-Élysées, and it was really nice, right? But then the shoot was canceled due to a terrorist attack that happened. And so she went home, fine, everything was fine. So then again, she was booked with the same photographer. So his fake name is Andre Lazo. So he was claiming to be an Italian photographer, but it turns out to be this Polish man who lives in the UK named Lucas Herba, 30 years old.
Damn Polish hot dogs.
Again, he paid her £900 up front to do a photo shoot, but this time in Milan, because he said that he had to change his studios and now he's not in Paris anymore, now he's in Milan.
So they already had a prior working relationship?
Sort of, because that shoot got canceled.
Oh, okay, never mind. So they didn't work together.
Yeah, not really, but they were supposed to work together.
Got it.
So then that's why, like, I guess she trusted him, and
But it became a trusting relationship.
Gotcha.
she goes out there, and then that's when she says that she got attacked by two men. She was drugged with ketamine. They transported her 2 hours to a remote farmhouse. They handcuffed her to a wooden chest of drawers in a bedroom. And she said this, quote, "A person wearing black gloves came up from behind and put one hand on my neck and the other around my mouth, while a second person wearing a black mask injected me in my right arm. I think I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was wearing a pink bodysuit and the socks I'm in now. I realized I was in the boot of a car, with my wrists and ankles tied and my mouth taped. I was inside a bag with only a small hole that allowed me to breathe." And so, like, she said that she was screaming so much, and the time that she was in the trunk, that the kidnappers had to stop 3 times to shut her up. And then, like, they held her for 6 days until they discovered that she was a mom, because they saw, like, she's saying that the boss looked at her Instagram account and saw that she has a 2-year-old son, and that apparently in this specific group that they have a rule against kidnapping moms and selling them.
What? They have morals now?
That's so weird. Guys, we can't do this. Why? She's got a kid.
I don't understand.
Let's just let her go. They go through all that work, but then they just go, man, we can't do this.
I feel like the whole situation, who just accepts money, like £900 from a photographer who probably doesn't have much of a following or a portfolio or really anything to prove for himself?
What if he has a fake Instagram account with a bunch of hot models and pictures?
I guess
And
so.
A lot of people would do that.
Yeah. Especially if they front you the money.
Yeah.
Gosh, maybe I'm just paranoid.
And you can go with someone that you trust. Like, if
Yeah.
you take your boyfriend or something.
I would do it without anybody.
I would do it too.
A free trip to Paris.
I've done it actually, but not out of the country.
Since she's a model, like, does she have a manager or anyone that?
Yeah, so what happened was they sent a ransom.
She's only 20.
Yeah, she doesn't look.
She looks older, and she's got a 2-year-old kid.
Her lawyer, his name is Phil Green, who runs the supermodel agency that she works with. He received an email after he didn't hear from Chloe for a couple days. And the email said, quote, "We've got Chloe Ayling. We are Black Death Group. It is of supreme interest that you raise money. You should contact," and then there's 3 names, "or she will be sold at auction on Sunday and handed to the Russian mafia. We require you to come up with an offer by Sunday or she will be placed for auction."
Dude, Russians are scary too. They don't fuck around in Russia.
I know they eat like sturgeon eggs and stuff.
They eat what?
Sturgeon eggs. That's a caviar.
So allegedly, the captors listed her on the dark web for 230,000 British pounds, which is about 300,000 US dollars, as a sex slave. And then they're assuming that it would be for Middle Eastern buyers. That's the story. It turned out that there was evidence or like footage of her shopping with her captor a couple days before they dropped her off at the embassy, because that's once they found out that she was a mom, they dropped her off at the British embassy in Italy. But then yeah, there's like proof that she was shoe shopping with this dude.
So they were cool?
So it was,
They're in cahoots.
it's fishy.
I feel like they're making this like big so they can get her name out. And now we can make her popular.
So that's the one fishy thing, right? But then she says that, you know what, like there's no reasonable explanation for it other than the fact that I was just trying to do whatever they wanted me to do to not anger them or anything, because she was scared for her safety.
If you girls were in public, right, with the captor, and they don't have anyone else like in ransom, wouldn't you just fucking signal to like
Yes.
the store
Fuck
lady?
yeah.
Or just run and say, I've been kidnapped, hand me somebody.
Exactly.
See, I feel like I'd be too afraid to do that.
Yeah, some girls are scared though.
I'd be like, what if they have a gun and they're, you know, they already kidnapped me? Like, they might pull out that gun and just fucking shoot both me and this.
I'd rather die than be sold for sex.
that's
So
my answer.
I'm doing it.
That's
Yeah.
But if you're in public, obviously they're not gonna do stuff.
Unless they've already proven that they would. Like, let's say they beat the fuck out of you, like to the brink of death,
Yeah.
and then when you're out in public, I think when you have that trauma, you probably would behave.
You become like Reek from Game of Thrones. You're so traumatized.
It's like when your parents beat the
You
shit
don't
out
watch
of
Game of Thrones.
Like when
Oh
your
my
parents
God.
beat the crap out of you, right? Like when you're in public now, like all your mom or dad has to do is like, and you're like, oh fuck, I know what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
You just get sucked in.
And imagine, because they know that they're most likely gonna have to go back there. So they're like, what are they gonna do to me when I get back? Even just for making a motion that I was gonna try and escape.
That caused a scene,
The
man.
other fishy thing is the fact that she's just immediately booking shoots now. So that's like,
Yeah, you would need some time.
yeah.
Even like when that whole Kim Kardashian scandal happened, she like went MIA for a while.
Like when she got jacked in France or something?
Yeah, when they like tied her up and stuff. I feel like if that was, I mean, anybody would need time.
Yeah.
The reason to me is just too fucking stupid. Like, oh, guys, she's a mom.
It is weird because they might just.
They're willing to take a woman and sell them into sexual slavery. Why the fuck would they care if she has a kid?
Not only that, but they already invested money in flying her out.
You did all this work.
Paying her up front, flying her back.
They already know your face.
They're gonna get caught. They know the name of the group and everything. So what?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense. That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That group, it is a real group. So they have been known to sell girls into sex slavery and stuff, but everything else about it just seems kind of, I don't know, it's kind of But I'll show you more photos. This is what she looks like. There's her with her baby. So they're saying that this is like the photo that saved her life.
The baby say,
The baby looks so worried
the baby
or
goes,
terrified.
Mommy, don't go outside.
No.
Don't go outside. Know the future.
I learned in an episode of Sister Sister on Disney Channel when Tia and Tamara try and go to a photo shoot and the guy is a pervert to never go to a photo shoot ever in your life. Otherwise you will be kidnapped.
Don't you do a ton of photo shoots?
Yeah, but like with people I know. And I talk to them first, like, cause I get DMs and they're like, their profile's private, they got 200 followers and they're like, we should totally shoot, I could bring you out here or we can meet somewhere. And I'm like, no. Like, I just rather work with people that I know my friends have worked with, because you just never know. Like,
Scary.
they, why would you meet in a private setting or even let them book you a hotel? Like, I'd be like, can we, FaceTime, can we, like, meet at a Starbucks or something? Because people are fucking crazy. Tia and Tamara taught me that.
I didn't learn shit.
Yes, this is the guy that they've arrested, the guy posing as the Italian photographer.
So creepy, man.
And then this is apparently where she was kept for 6 days.
Is this the police investigation photos and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I feel bad.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's true, I'm glad she got away.
Like, what's fishy about it?
everything that we pointed out
Like
already.
the son and the morals and all that stuff.
Yeah, like all of so there are these guys that are terrorizing women and selling them for sex for money, and then they all of a sudden have morals because she has a kid. Like they don't give a fuck.
Because I feel like if I was a criminal, I would utilize the kid even more and kidnap the kid. And
Yeah.
then tell that company I have not only the mom and the kid and figure out how to ransom family members. Like
I can't picture myself like if I already put myself in that mindset, right? If I'm already down to she's product, I don't give a fuck if she has
Yeah.
a kid or a grandma or a parent. I don't
And you
give a
spent
damn.
money already.
And your name is stapled to it, like so much. Like at that point, whether you do have those morals or not, you need to just flow with it because otherwise you're fucked now and you're gonna go to jail like he did.
and it's part of the branding. Like if in our conference room it said Black Death Group, I'm like, guys, look, we are Black Death Group. We don't care about kids. We don't care about sons. That's what I would do.
Was that your Russian accent?
Our rule number 1, company values, fuck family. I would remind everybody.
Number 2, everybody dies. Everybody.
Including you and me. We all die.
Including us. Black Death Group. Where in this group do you see but excluding children and mothers?
I'm not associated with these guys. Like, don't come and get me.
Yeah, leave us out of this.
No, they're doing good branding for them.
Hey guys, what'd you think of that video? I know you loved it, so make sure to hit that like button. To watch more videos, check it out up here.